Hey everybody, so today I am going to make a brand new recipe to me and something I haven't done yet. So I'm kind of in love with the Pampered Chef air fryer, but I have yet to make a rotisserie chicken in it, and I have a lot of friends who have been making them, so I decided why not give it a try in front of you guys. And so if I have issues, then maybe you won't have the same issues. It's called the Peruvian chicken and Peruvian green sauce. So we're gonna do both. So we're gonna prep the chicken, get it going in the air fryer, and then we're gonna pull out the Deluxe cooking blender and make the Peruvian green sauce that goes with it. So I've already taken my chicken out and patted it down. That's all it says to do. You want your chicken to be between no more than 4 pounds. Otherwise it's too big for the air fryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the mixture, the chicken mixture. And it should be super quick. We just need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I got oil all over my fingers already. Watch, I'm gonna drop it. You know what's gonna happen. So 2 tablespoons of that. The juice from half of a lime. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my favorites, which is the citrus press. We're going to take half of the lime. You're going to put it in the cut side down. And then you just give it a quick press. It all comes out. It's so quick and easy to use. And then I always like to just open it up. Sometimes you get a little extra in there. All right. We need 2 teaspoons of sugar. 1, 2. We need 1½ teaspoons of cumin. So 1, 2, 3. A teaspoon of paprika. Oh, so many of my favorite seasonings. 1, 2. And a teaspoon of oregano. One teaspoon of salt and ½ teaspoon of black pepper. So say about 10 and about 5 for the black. And then 4 garlic cloves pressed. So another favorite is our garlic press. I personally don't like having to peel my garlic, but that's me personally. If you do, you can still peel your garlic and put it in here. But if you don't like peeling your garlic like me, you know what you do? You take it, peel and all, and just stick it right in. I always like to move my Barbie brush. Whoops. Sometimes when you get big ones in there, they don't always like to go right away. There we go. And then, so you have your side for cleaning it, but then you also have a side for scraping off any extra garlic that's hanging out there. Oops. And I was gonna say, usually if it's a big piece of garlic, you get extra on top. So I don't know if you can see all this little extra garlic. I like to go in and scoop it out. Oop, come on. Because you don't want to waste that garlic. There we go. And then that's your skin left over. How amazing is that? Off any extra garlic that got stuck around. Just mix it up. I'm just going to go ahead and use one of my measuring spoons here. There's a big chunk of garlic in here. It's gonna taste pretty good when whoever gets that bite of chicken. All right, so now we get to do something I've never done before. I'm sure if you're like the person who makes the turkey at Thanksgiving, you've probably done this, but I've never tied up a bird before. So according to my instructions, we need a 12-inch piece of twine and a 24-inch piece, which I have. So we're gonna start with the feet. Maybe. Double knot that. And then pull it over to the other leg. Somehow. There we go. Kind of tie it around them here and then tie it off. This is not the professional way. I'm 100% positive of doing this. But I think if I'd had a bigger piece of string, I recommend maybe having double the amount I had. So maybe having a 24-inch piece of twine. And that would make it probably easier. Okay, so I finally got my legs tied in there. Hopefully they stay. Next, the wings. So I have a longer piece, 24 inches. Watch, I'm probably gonna want like double that. I'm gonna slide it under the chicken and get the wings tucked in there. And then double twist it in. There we go. They keep slipping out. And tie it off. All right, give it one more just for good measure. I'm gonna snip off the extra so it's not going around in there. Okay. Next, let's see. Oh, I forgot to put the stuff on the chicken before we did that. So let's now add our chicken mixture to the chicken. Oh, okay. That's all it says in the instructions is just to put the mixture on the chicken. Now we're gonna put the chicken on the spit. So I have the rotisserie spit here with one of the forks already on it. And according to the instructions, you're gonna go through where you tied the feet together, like that, and out the top, somehow. Oh, there it is. All right, so then you're gonna wanna push those forks into the chicken. Oops. And then attach one on this side. Now we have the chicken on the spit. Stays on there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the chicken inside the air fryer. If you don't know, this is the Pampered Chef air fryer, and we are going to be doing the rotisserie chicken in it. So, real quick, when you are putting either the rotisserie or even our basket in it, you're gonna want, when you go to slide it in, you're gonna wanna push it to the left so you can get it up on the right side, which is what is gonna hook it in. So slide it in, shift to the left, and hooked in. So once you get it set in, it's pretty quick and easy. We're just gonna close the door, give the knob a twist until we get to rotisserie. Select that. 45 minutes is what the recipe said, and so we just hit select and off it goes. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and whip up the Peruvian green sauce and show you guys how to do that in our Deluxe cooking blender. The recipes are gonna be in the description. There'll be links for both of them. And then don't forget, if you like the video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. Everything we do is gonna go directly into the Deluxe cooking blender, and then we just pulse it and it's done. First up, says a medium bunch of cilantro. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop the top off of the cilantro and throw it in there. Pretty easy. Next, the juice of a half of a lime. So it works out. You only used half of your lime on the chicken part. Now you get to use the other half. Citrus press is already dirty, so no extra dirty items. So press it on in there. 2 garlic cloves. Again, already have a dirty garlic press. Not having to dirty up a ton of different dishes. Some big garlic I've got going on here. And if you have any big chunks that kind of fall in there, it's okay. It's gonna get all blended up, so Not to worry. That was a really big piece of garlic. Oop. So that one had a lot of extras. I'm gonna just peel off the skin and scoop the extras in there. It says 1 jalapeno seeds removed. I personally do not like spicy food. I'm gonna cut this back to half the jalapeno. If you love spicy food, go ahead and put a whole one in. You probably could even add more if you really wanted to. And since I don't like spicy food, I actually don't buy jalapenos that often. So I'm gonna try. I've heard that you can use the scoop loop to clean them out. I have friends that do like stuffed jalapenos with cream cheese and bacon wrapped. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna use the smaller end. Give it a little squeeze because you can make it smaller, and then just scoop it out. That worked pretty good. Pretty impressed. Nice and clean. Whew, that is a strong jalapeno. I am gonna just quarter it and throw it in. So next is a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. So I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorites. So I love both of our cheese graters, but our fine cheese grater is pretty cool. So it's just the fine microplane cheese grater. I have our food holder for it. You're just gonna slide that on and then put your cheese in. Do not want a jalapeno seed going in there. Since I only need a 1/4 cup, I'm not gonna chop up too much of it. We're gonna put this, and then just grades it so finely. It's like snow almost. All right, so 1/4 cup. That's about right. A little extra cheese never hurt anybody. Next, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Looks like I used my tablespoons. So we're gonna do 1/2 tablespoon. So 2 of those. 1/4 plus 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So I'm gonna call that 4 clicks. And then 1/2 cup of mayo. Using one of my absolute favorite items, the scoop and spread. Works great for cleaning out jars that are almost empty and for making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So now we're gonna put on the lid and give it a pulse until it's all blended. Once everything is in, you gotta make sure you put your lid on, otherwise your blender is not gonna work. Lock it into place, and then we're gonna turn it on. And for this recipe, all we have to do is push the pulse button. Take a quick look. Well, looks pretty done to me. And now you have your sauce for your chicken when it's all done cooking. Chicken's done, so we're gonna go ahead and use the instant read thermometer just to check it and make sure it's 165 degrees or more. Trying to stick it in a breast here. Oh, we are more than done. So we're at like 180. We have our retrieval tool, and here's how it's gonna work. You're just gonna slide it in onto each side of the spit. You're gonna pull up and to the left, and it slides right out. And I have a tray over here to put it on. All right, well, there it is. As you saw, it took me a little while to get it tied up, but once we did, it went in and it cooked really smoothly and it was nice and quick. All right, if you guys have any questions, put it below in the comments and I'll get back to you. And as always, there's links in the description for every item, all the items I used, and for the recipe. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.